Back at it again, boy, huh?
That's right. Fucking
Let's
old
go.
nice Friday afternoon. Sun
It's
shining,
raining in
birds
Western
chirping.
Pennsylvania, but that's all right. We've had
I
our
know.
share of nice weather so far.
Perfect spring day. It's also the greatest album in the history of music dropped 25 years ago on this date.
I
So I'm
did.
dropping that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You know what? I got that on vinyl. I got to put that on today.
I think I
Oh,
bought that for you, motherfucker.
you certainly did, sir.
Illmatic by Nas, for people who don't know that. The greatest, hands down the greatest album in hip hop history.
How old was he when he dropped that?
Fuck, dude, 17 or 18.
Damn,
And
dude.
he peaked. Like everything other than Stillmatic and some of his demo tapes and shit like that, it's just untouchable.
Too much heat. He
Dude,
put too much heat on the first one.
He
couldn't-
come out too far. Yeah, blew his load the first fucking album, but
Yeah.
just the production. Maybe we'll talk about that some other time. But nice fun. We got 420 tomorrow for all the stoners out there.
All the potheads. Your holiday's coming tomorrow. It's on a Saturday too.
Yeah,
That's perfect. Oh, dude,
waking up Sunday for Easter church, all fucking bent up on the weed still.
Eat all the
tired
fucking
as
kids'
fuck.
Easter candy the night before, huh?
Dude, I remember getting high one time and eating like 6 Cadbury eggs, and I was suicidal after that. I hate them fucking things, but I was hungry. Those fucking
Which
things suck.
Cadbury eggs?
The one with the weird. It's I don't even know what it is.
They call them like cream eggs, right?
Yeah,
What you
that
mean?
shit's disgusting, dude.
Never into those at all.
No, I'm not.
Caramel
either.
ones all day.
Yeah, they're not bad. Also, I was huge, dude. I used to love them Peeps, man, but I kind of grew up out of them because my mom sent me an Easter basket yesterday with some goodies in it.
Yeah, tell Colleen got my address. Tell her to ship me one too.
I know, dude. She sent me, some of these gourmet gummy worms.
Gourmet.
A Bill Mazeroski figurine they gave out at one of the games.
God damn.
And peach rings, dude. I love them fucking things.
I used to eat those things a lot too.
Yeah, I'll send her your address because she'll send you something. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I want a fucking Easter basket too.
Yeah, she hooks it up, dude. I didn't even have to look for this one. It was at the front door.
Wasn't in the oven this time.
Oh my god,
dude.
Disastrous.
But well, I was never on the Peep game. Never got big into it.
A lot of people haven't been. They're not that great. I actually like the seasonal snowmen better than the regular Peeps. Those are pretty fire.
Do they taste different, or are they just?
No, it's the same, dude. It's just marshmallows covered in
sugar.
Yeah, I'd hate that. I'm not gonna get up to look at the nutrition facts on them, but
I wouldn't suggest it because you're gonna realize how many years of life you've lost so far.
Yeah, you just look at it and see your insulin rate.
I never got into a big sweets fan, but I'll tell you, we went to Walmart the other day, yesterday. Doing a little shopping, and man, they got all the flavors now, huh?
On the
they got different flavored
orange ones now.
Okay, so you saw orange.
Yeah, but I didn't too hard.
I believe I saw watermelon.
Oh man, that might not be bad.
And a fruit punch one, which will be right up your fucking alley, Al.
Man, I'm the fruit punch dude.
Tahiti punch, like
dude.
Ugh.
I'll tell you this: Hawaiian punch, Tahiti punch, and Hy-Vee, which is the giant eagle down here, makes a carbonated fruit punch. That's out of this world, dude. I could drink a 12-pack in one sitting. It's unbelievable.
It's so bad for you know what, dude? I'd wake up in Island sometimes, and you'd have like the red fucking Kool-Aid mustache, like a little kid, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's right. Al was mixing some kind of shit whiskey with fruit punch.
It sucks, but it'll make you a man."
Yeah, maybe, I guess. Or a man would just buy a drink that was acceptable to his standards. I've watched you gulp a few of those down, and it's rough to watch sometimes.
I know, it's sad.
Because the later in the night you go, like you first drink, second drink of the night, you put a little bit of whiskey in there, and then you put some fruit punch. So you can mask it pretty well. But the later in the night you go, you start hammering more and more in there. And I know those drinks get stronger and stronger and worse.
Dude, real quick, it's funny you said that. Me and Mark were pre-gaming for a Steeler game. I think it was the Kansas City divisional round, the last playoff game the Steelers have won. And he was coming out of the shower, and I had the Gary Glitter rocking. I was fucking rolling, dude. And I had a fucking whiskey and Pepsi, and I fucking wasn't even realizing it, and I had the 2 liter in my hand. And I gave him I was like, come on, hit this, dude. Let's go. Let's get started. So I gave him the mixed drink, and then I gave him the bottle of Pepsi, too. Because that's just how I drink them now. And he was like laughing. And I was like, what? He's like, dude, you just gave me a mixed drink with the chaser.
With the chaser.
Yeah, I was like, and I just looked at him and said, it's a stiff one, bud.
You were probably a few deep at that point.
Oh yeah, dude. It was hammering time, man.
Dude,
he got fucked up, dude.
I've tried. I think you've probably made me a drink or two back in the day, and man, I can never do them.
It's no good. It's no way. Yeah, I kind of phased out of that, but dude, it's like Julian on Trailer Park Boys when they ask him how he makes his drink, and he's like 4 seconds whiskey, 1 second Coke, or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much how I go.
But that fruit punch. The problem was, like, if you were mixing something decent with their fruit punch, it might have been all right. You're mixing like bottom barrel fucking whiskey, like the cheapest bottle you can get. They taste like bourbon half the time.
Yeah,
and strong, and then you put that in fruit punch, and it's dude, you make me puke with that shit.
I don't know. I think it was the only pop you had for a little bit. So, and I hate mixing drinks with water, like. But yeah, fruit punch was just no, fuck that shit. Ugh.
I will say, I mean, back to the Island days, I do feel a little bit bad sometimes because college kids sometimes don't clean out their refrigerator as often as they should.
Right.
And I didn't at times. And some of the stuff I saw you hammer through on drunken nights, I was like, oh boy.
That's probably old.
If his stomach wasn't hurting from the booze tomorrow, it's gonna be hurting from that fucking week old chicken he ate in there. Like,
hey, dude, I'm just doing my part, man.
Fuck.
It never. I don't know. I've ate some nasty shit drunk as fuck, but it never really tore me up. Like I said, I think it just goes all back to being big. Like, I'd probably be a dead man if I was an average sized human being. I could almost assure you.
I'd put money on it. I'd put some money on that. Wait, yeah, the 19th, the 20th coming tomorrow. We got fucking Easter on Sunday.
Yeah, dude, I remember fucking. There's some people down here. They have a Easter egg hunts for the adults, and they just hide fucking the mini liquor bottles and eggs, like all through the fucking place. Yeah, dude. I don't know if I'd be down with that.
We should just go down. We should do that at like a giant park, and I mean,
no doubt, dude. But I'd be so fucked up. Last thing I want to do is go looking for shit when I'm drunk as fuck. Be all stoned up, like, dude, fuck them eggs. Fuck that. I can get out of the car.
Yeah, dude. 420 coming. Stoners are out on patrol tomorrow. Don't try and go. Yeah, don't try and go to your local. Man. They're fun.
Yeah. Dude, like I said, I wouldn't drink half as much as I do if I could just get high. And it just sucks, dude, because you got fucking meth heads and shit. That's out of their system in fucking day. I blow a joint down, dude. It's in my system for 15 days. Like, I know we were talking about that before, but yeah, I miss getting high, dude. Because I miss getting high just because I used to, when I first started getting high all the time, just the environment and the atmosphere was so much fun. We would just tell stories and shit and just cry and laugh.
Laughing, yeah.
Yeah, and I miss
it's a smile and laughing thing as opposed to drinking, which is a downer and angry thing.
Right. Nah, getting stoned's the best.
I love
Hot box and shit.
What's the well, now you told us that hot box story of the car. You ever hot box anything bigger than a car?
They actually had a 3-story house on Indiana Avenue, also known as the house I grew up in. Yeah, this is one of my dumbest moves, and I've done a lot of stupid shit, as everyone that all 36 subscribers do know that I'm known for doing some really dumb shit when it comes to stuff like this. And this is probably back 07, 08. Halo 3 was out, dude, and that's all we were fucking doing. Me, Beidel, and Pushkar.
The pinnacle of gaming, just like
the
good old days when it was. Oh man, it's so overcrowded nowadays. Yeah. It's kind of lost its luster a little bit.
It has. It definitely has. But we used to go on burn runs and come back and get on the fucking team snipers or whatever. So I had the beautiful idea of thinking that hey, that's just smoke at my house, which is the last place in the world you'd want to smoke marijuana is my house. And my whole family's home.
Yeah, Bob ain't.
No, he don't play with the weed, man. And,
yeah, I had to take a burn run one time with Gravy when we were there because
yeah, that's right.
We were getting ready to smoke a fat joint, and you were like, "Yeah, I can't do it here."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Why the fuck are we hanging out here then?"
Fuck, dude.
Should have invited Colleen down, and everything
She
would
would,
have been all right.
yeah, she would have been, yeah. I didn't even think about that, but so if you've ever been to my bathroom down there, it's about the size of the ones in jail.
Very small.
Yeah, so I'm looking at it, and I was like, dude, we could probably hotbox this. And I'm looking through the rest of my basement because I'm a genius. And there's a kitchen down there, and it's full of windows, and then there's a set of stairs by the door. I said, you know what? If I keep this door open, that smoke will bellow out the door of these windows. It'll never make it up the steps. And so they're like, yeah, fuck it. They didn't give a fuck. So we got a bong, a joint, and a blunt or a bowl, I can't remember, in this little bathroom, dude. We're high as fuck in this little bathroom, dude. Like probably in there for a half an hour smoking. And then I got to the point where, like, you know, when you wake up with the hot pipes, you need that fucking first ice cold water.
You need something. Oh,
dude,
ice. My go-to. Hold on. My go-to in Island, and I did every day you stayed over, and you know it. Worst idea ever, but a fucking ice cold Mountain Dew.
Oh, in the morning,
that's what hit every morning. I was like, oh, I need that Mountain Dew.
Dude, but it wasn't even I needed something to drink. I needed fresh air. I needed air that wasn't poisoned with THC. So like, dude, I gotta go outside. So I opened the door tick, and my heart fell from my stomach into my nuts. You never watch them horror movies where where the fog's so thick the wind can't move it?
Yep.
Like at the graveyard or something? Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, dude. I just hotboxed my whole fucking house. I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. I'm fucked. I'm panicking. Fucking panicking, dude.
Should have just left.
Around. Yeah.
Should have just dipped.
Fucking got fucking sheets and towels fucking trying to wave this smoke out. It's no use. And I can hear my mom and sister there in the living room probably watching Dancing with the Stars or some whack shit, and I could hear him coughing. But she knew what I was doing. I mean, my mom's not dumb. And fuck, dude, I'm like, I'm in so much trouble. And I hear my dad from the third floor come down because we got wooden steps. He comes down. I hear him talking to my mom and sister. It's not audible, but I can hear him talking. And I'm like, all right, maybe he don't know. Maybe he don't smell it or nothing. And so I wait a second, and then I hear him hit the kitchen tile. And I knew where he was coming, right down to the bat cave, dude. So I put my head down on I went in the fetal position. It was my only defense. Put my head down on the computer desk, and I was like, dude, like, he'd call the cops over some shit like this. And John and Pushko or John and Beidel are all fucking grabbing ass laughing because they know I'm fucked.
Yeah, it's not their house. It's not their dad. Fuck it.
And my dad comes down, dude, and grabs me by the scuff of my fucking neck and lifts my big ass head up and goes, where the fuck are the cigarettes at? And I was like, what? Like, took me back a second. I was like, oh, we smoked them all.
Just shocked, complete. Yeah. Like, oh, yeah. Cigarettes, Dad. Cigarettes.
Yeah. And I was like, we smoked them all. And he throws my head off the fucking desk. And he goes up the steps. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? What an idiot. And I'm not talking
that easy.
He just was never around it. And I was like, man, he was in Vietnam, dude. Like, that shit grew wild out there. And, man, I couldn't believe it. I felt so relieved, man. And so the next day, me and my mom were going out to eat. And she was like, how dumb are you? And I was like, no shit, Mom, I'm dumb. I was like, you know what we were doing, right? She's like, yeah, I could smell it from in the living room. She's like, what the hell did your dad say? I said, you ready for this, Mom? She said, what? I said, he told us to put the cigarettes away. She was like, get the fuck out of here. We lost it laughing, dude. I was like, man. Fuck, dude. But I guess
tell Colleen to feed Bob a brownie one night after
dinner.
Dude,
I weren't talking about it. He should just get some. Dude, he'd be so fun. That motherfucker loves sweets. I guarantee you, if we got stoned, we would just eat like Boston cream pie and watch the Game Show Network for an entire day.
You know what? I did that recently, actually.
Ate a whole Boston cream pie?
In a day, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dude, I can only knock down 1 or 2 slices of that. That's
Uber. It is. It was. Uber Eats is fantastic.
Hey, do you guys? I was reading the newspaper today or the online. I got the Trib online on mine. I got a subscription there. Did they start delivering beer your way? Sheets? Was it Sheet or Giant Eagle? I mean,
what?
Yeah, motherfucker.
I am not up with the times on that. Apparently,
See, that's why I told you. 2008 current events champion, L. Summerson.
Is that for sure in the area, or is it like Pittsburgh?
Well, that's what I wasn't sure if you were close enough for them to do it. Oh, gotta fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check into that because that would be. I don't know though. I quit drinking beer.
Quit drinking beer?
Yeah, I don't quit, but I mean, I'm trying to cut back.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, but it'd be nice if you say you come back from Dave's tonight. Right. You're like, man, I really need a 6-pack, but I really shouldn't be out here driving. Let's see. WTAE begins April 18th.
Oh shit. The biggest problem with that for me, Al, is there's a Sheetz. I mean, under a mile away from me.
Right.
It's there's no turns. All I got to do is turn out of my driveway and follow it, and I'm there. So, I mean, I know some of the risks I've taken drunken driving before. So I'm sure if the sauce ever called to me that bad at that point, I would probably make the trip or have my pregnant wife drive me.
That's true. But look, I just read it might have just be out. It has 5 different zip codes, but are close to Shady Side. Dude, beer delivery will be from Wednesday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Dude, fuck, that's whack.
What kind of bullshit's that? They do that with every time they want to try and bring something good around like that. Why you gotta limit the times?
Yeah, if it was like it should be 24/7, dude.
24/7 might be a reach, but I mean, okay, up to 10 o'clock, fine. But why not 7 days a week? What the fuck are you?
Yeah. Why not just have it available? What's hurting you not having it 3 days? It's delivery.
In the times that we live in, Amazon fucking delivers on Sunday, and I order something and it's fucking here quicker than it would be if I decided to go to the store.
Fucking dude, we're gonna start. Our fucking company signed a deal with Amazon, I think, and we have to I think we got to put 1 bag in a box for Amazon Prime. That's gonna fucking suck so fucking bad. Just to sit there and put these bags in boxes for Amazon instead of 72 on a pallet from a robot that you got to pull them off and put them in these. I don't know.
So you're individually packing them just on behalf of Amazon, just like, hey, we get this many orders for cat litter that you should just box it up and have it prepped.
Right, and Walmart does the same shit. Like we only ever made 3 packs and 5 packs in a bundle, but Walmart's like, hey, we want 2 instead of 3, and dude, it took us fucking like half a year to figure out why these fuckers weren't stacking right or running right. It was a nightmare. But since Walmart's got this fucking
meth head engineers in Iowa, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know, dude. Some of the people down there, I don't know them personally, but I see the designs of some things. I'm like, all right, but
you go to school, so
yeah, they're smarter than me, I guess.
Yeah, but you got to do things. I mean, I'm sure they get paid decent money for that.
Oh my god, the amount of money that place makes is sickening.
I don't want to think about it. I'd like to make that much money someday. Speaking of making money, I'm gonna. My new job is in the pipeline now. I think we got confirmation that online sports betting and poker is coming.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Who bought them? Was it BetUS or was it? I saw there was an app, but I wasn't sure which one it was.
I'm not sure yet. I didn't look to it. Look, I was trying to keep up with it for a little bit, but it takes so long for these fuckers to do anything.
Oh, no doubt, dude.
Gee, they passed it in 2017, and here we are a year and a half later, and we're still fucking waiting. It's not that hard.
Pennsylvania's got to be the worst.
You've got so many other like states, countries that do it. You have so many examples to look at. What the fuck is taking you so long to put it together and get it out there?
Dude, I watched that lieutenant governor, that Fetterman, who's real big on legalizing weed in PA.
Okay. I don't. Al, you're talking to
I know.
the
I
the
know.
first out in the current events. Fucking
Right.
yeah, dude, gone.
But I
Pay
watched
no
a
attention.
little bit of it. I think they were at the KCAC up in Indiana.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
dude, they had a public forum, and I was like, this is gonna be so Indiana County. And this old lady gets up there, dude, and was just so against the legalization of marijuana. And I was sitting there cringing, like the things she was saying, like about fucking getting high and driving. She's like, and marijuana is the #1 gateway drug. And I'm like, oh, dude, it's just we gotta phase out these people in Pennsylvania, bro. Like times are changing, lady.
Old people are so stubborn
Oh,
and
dude.
so all-knowing all the time
Getting
that
old's gonna suck, but I'm gonna make sure I don't turn into an asshole. Walk on my lawn, just don't egg my house.
I'm
I don't.
already an asshole. Like I fucking hate it already. Fuck your phones and your new like. I'm one of those guys that's just not keeping up with times
Fuck your
as
phones.
of now.
That's the first time I ever heard my dad say the F word. I
When?
forget who was at my. It was either Mitchell or Mark was at my house, and something happened with the phone bill to where my dad was like, "Yeah, I'm not paying that," because he thought it was some sort of hidden charge or something. And so all I could do for like 3 days was just accept phone calls. I couldn't text or make any. And I was like, Dad, what are you gonna do about these phones? And he fucking turned fast as fuck and said, "Fuck them phones, L." And I was like, God damn. First time I ever heard him say fuck. I was like, holy shit. Someone was there with me. It was a Mark or Mitch. Like, your dad's pissed. And I was like, yeah, he is. Fuck, I ain't asking him about the phones till it turns on again.
Fuck you. Ask him about a giant bill and Dad'll lose it.
Oh my god. Backhand to death.
Those were gotta love the cell phone companies in the early days with those fucking. They caught you. I got it a few times. I don't know. I was on my Gram's fucking plan at one point and ended up paying. It got like the $300 bill or something.
Remember, if you weren't texting Verizon to Verizon, that
Yeah,
was a
it was
big
like 10
deal.
cents a piece or something.
Yeah,
As a kid, you can text a lot.
I can rifle them out, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 minutes after 9. I remember that. Kids don't know it these days. It's like, man, these kids are like fucking 9 and 10 and got phones, dude. That's crazy to me. I got mine when I was 17, I think, 16 or 17. I can't remember. But now it's like,
dude, I was probably right in the. I had one a little bit earlier. I would say like 15ish, maybe. But dude, I was always out skating somewhere, so it was like probably a good thing to have. If I need to get a hold of somebody or something.
They're a good thing to have because I mean there was no social media, there was no apps on it. You could call,
right. And that's all. I had the gray LG flip phone.
Yeah, that's what I had. Like the first picture phone, camera phone.
I don't know if it had a camera on it. My original one did not.
Okay.
But like nothing on it. The only reason I took it was to set it down beside like my drinking shit, just in case like somebody was trying to skate and called me, or like my mom was trying to get a hold of me and call me.
Right. Which is now, man, just staring and burning your eyes out into that screen. I find myself doing it too, dude. I'll be just scrolling and scrolling at nothing, and it's like, dude, fuck this, and put it down.
As much as I hate it, I fucking do it.
I know.
Like,
it's sad.
I'm the person who, like, the wife will sit over in the chair and she'll get into it for a little bit, and I'll fucking be like, hey, like, come on, fuck it. And then 10 minutes later, I'm doing the same fucking thing.
Exactly. It's a shame. They got us by the nuts.
Yep. I've tried uninstalling some apps. That potentially works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I'll post on Instagram like a moron, but I try to keep my Instagram pretty hot. I like to bring the heat on there. I don't post stupid shit. Sometimes I do, but did you see that picture of my dad and that bunny rabbit, dude?
That was Bob OG.
Dude, my mom said
1949.
Shit. My dad said, or they ate that fucking thing.
Stop it.
Yeah, dude. You see how big they used to raise them? They didn't, but people would raise them and eat them. Dude, that thing was bigger than my fucking dad. He was 4 or 5 years old in that picture.
Like, hey guys, the Easter rabbit did stop by last night. We let him drop off your gifts, and then we caught him in the backyard.
Yeah, dude, this thing was fucking huge, man. But a fucking Bob, I don't know. Speaking of old Bob, I got one more Bob story, if you don't mind. This is one of my favorites.
I'll give it to you.
All right. It's about like 2005 or 6. and I had a girlfriend at the time, and no one was home, so you know how that goes.
2005, 6. Hold on, we're talking late high school here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like 16, 15 or 16. So you know them days, man.
Yep.
Hormones are raging. So no one was home, so we were over my house and went up into my room, and my dad was outside cutting grass. So I was like, well, when I hear the mower stop, I'll stop. And so I heard the mower stop, and I looked out the window, and in true Bob Summerson fashion, he's bagging the grass.
Oh,
so it's stopping multiple times. So it would like stop.
You can't go. Yeah, you can't do that.
Right. So it would like stop, and I'd wait a second, and then I'd hear him kick it back on. Well, the last time he stopped, he was done, and I wasn't. And he came up the steps to take a shower, and for some reason, I didn't have a door on my bedroom because I was always in the basement. I didn't really. It'd be so hot in the summertime. I slept in the basement because I hated sleeping on I had a twin bed. I'm 6'5" when I'm 16 years old, and had a twin bed, dude. I remember putting a bed on my Christmas list one time and not getting one. I was like, what the fuck?
Santa, you're the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah. Like, come on. I'm a grown man. I'm 16, but I'm grown. Like, I'm out of the percentile of twin beds, dude. Like, come on. Well, anyways, dude, he walked up them steps, and I seen him, and he looked at me, and he was like, that's enough, Al! Yelling, dude. I was like, fuck. And so,
way to ruin the mood, Bob.
Yeah. So shit went sour fast, and she left and shit, and I had to go to work that night. I worked at Dah's Pizza in New Alec. You know where that was at?
Yes, sir. Right in the plaza across from the street. I loved that. That was some of my favorite pizza back in the day.
Good pizza. They had that oven broasted chicken. They called it broasted chicken, I think.
Yeah.
Man, it was good. I worked there for like 3 summers, man. I enjoyed working there because anytime an order would get fucked up, mine. And then it always was like, you hungry, El? Like, dude, I'm 16. Yeah,
always.
Hormones are going crazy. So I got to go to work. And Bob's got to take me to work. I didn't have my driver's license at the time. So he'd always go, you ready, El? And then I'd come out. I'm fucking huge on the NCAA football that year. That's all I did was work and play that fucking game. And so I was playing it, and he didn't even yell nothing, dude. He just went out to the car. And I was like, fuck. It's a Friday night, about 6 o'clock, and it's going to be busy as fuck at work, too. So I get in the car. He don't even got the Pirates pregame on. I'm like, oh, man. This dude's pissed. But I'm kind of pissed, too, because he could have handled that different. And so I'm just waiting. We're on because we're going to New Alec. It's not like we're going downtown. New Alec, that's what, 20, 25 minutes? That's enough time. That's enough time for a father-son conversation.
You got to talk. Like, Al, you probably should have just brought it up and been like, yo, Bob, next time. Come on.
Yeah, man. I know. But I'm waiting because I know he's good. Dude, he's mad. He's fucking irate mad. So, dude, complete silence. We passed the Pines Apartments. I don't know, like, any other landmarks between there and, like, past.
So you're halfway there.
We're more than halfway there. We're going past, like, oh, man, not where that laundromat's on the right, but getting close to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And
after the Manitou split.
Yeah, I'd say it right there. This motherfucker lays into me, dude. He's like, I can't fucking believe you. Who the fuck you think you are doing this and that? You better be using protection. You can't even take care of yourself. How you gonna take care of a kid? And he's fucking ripping into me, dude. And I'm fucking biting my tongue because, dude, when you're that old, dude, I remember beating off to like Kohl's magazines, like the lingerie pics in there, or like, dude, just horny. You know what I'm saying? You know, like. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You see like a J.C. Penney's commercial or something, you fucking have to look away because you got a hard on. It's like,
you see that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're flipping through the fucking sales papers and you get to the fucking bra section. And you're like, wow, god damn, she got big tits. Like,
yeah, look at that wire bras too. Like can't even see the tits, just the forming out. So he was like, as long as you're, or the last thing he said was, as long as you're under my roof, that shit don't fucking go on. And I looked at him, Tick, and I said, and we're getting right to the intersection where 22's at.
Right.
To go across into the plaza to go to work. We're almost right there. And I go, Dad, I'm 16. If I want to fuck, I'm fucking. And he comes with the pimp slap backhand, dude. Phil catches me right in the fucking mouth. Boom. boom. I'm like, oh, fuck. He was like, you don't ever talk to me like that. I mean, he was pissed. But now I'm mad.
I want to fuck, I'm fucking.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, dude. I'm 16. If I want to fuck, I'm fucking. And so now I'm bleeding a little bit out of the side of my mouth. My face is red. And he drops me off at work. Like,
get out of my car.
Yeah, so I walk in there like, what's wrong, Al? And I'm like kind of holding tears back, dude. Get fucking hurt.
Oh yeah, I mean, in that situation, it's embarrassing, but you're also a little like it's a frustration, but
it was all sorts of emotions running wild. Right. And they're like, "You good?" And I was like, "Yeah, where's the fucking
Hold on. You didn't finish, did you?
No.
God damn.
No, I think
that's a whole lot of that's a whole lot of emotion and a whole that's a whole lot of problems a teenager shouldn't be dealing with right there. Go ahead.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. And so I was like, where's the dishes at? Like, just wanted to get to the back, just start washing dishes. So I work, it's a good day. And I know that my dad's got to pick me up because my mom and my sister are out of town. So I was like, fuck, dude. And we always stopped at Sheetz on the way back. So I see him come up in the PT Cruiser. He don't even got the Pirate post game on. I'm like, this motherfucker's still mad.
Still mad. He probably didn't even fucking watch a game.
No, I'm sure he tuned in at some point just to check it and then turned it right off, guaranteed. But he's like, want to stop at Sheetz? And I'm being a hard ass, like, no, fuck no. Take me home. Like, I'm pissed. Because punch me at the house, hit me 10 minutes before, don't slap me and then drop me off to go to work. You know what I'm saying? And he had every right to hit me. I guarantee, dude. I don't feel bad about that, but do it like when we were downtown.
The proper time.
Yeah.
Well, you're also the guy that waited till you got to work to fucking mouth off like that. So
I had to stand up for myself.
Dude, but, can you can you imagine a fucking young human being talking to you like that and just
especially me?
I'm worried about having a kid sometimes because I'm like, wait till he becomes a little jerk off like I was, man.
Oh, dude, start saying some stupid shit.
Damn.
But so we're on the way back home, and I'm waiting. But I know he's gonna say sorry because every time he blasted me for a good reason, he said he was sorry. And so I'm just waiting because I want to rip into him for hitting me at that intersection,
right?
Not earlier. So we're going, and I'm just waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and nothing said. And we kind of go through those windy roads, and then we get to that straight where the Pines Apartments are on your right. And there's a truck in front of us driving all crazy. I was like, the fuck? And there's a bunch of kids that you could kind of tell. Dude, all of a sudden, the dude in the passenger seat fucking alley-oops a fucking McFlurry or something. Or a milkshake, dude. And it smashes off the front of the car. All over the windshield, dude. My dad cuts the wheel. I was like, holy fuck, Dad. I'm dying laughing, man. I was like, holy shit. He's like, did you get the license plate? And I was like, fuck it, dude. I can't see. So he gets out. He's fucking flipping, dude. And fucking cleans the windshield. And then we never talked about what happened that day ever again. Completely.
Did you get the license plate? I'm going to the cops with this one, man. I'm going.
Guaranteed, man. That was bad. It was whatever it was. It was strawberry, so it wasn't a McFlurry. It had to be a milkshake. I just remember seeing a pink explosion over the fucking windshield. I was like, and he was so mad from that we never even talked about that day again, ever again, dude.
That was it.
So I wanted to shake that dude's hand that did it because God would have known what we'd have got into.
Oh,
fighting. We'd have been wrestling, dude. I guarantee it.
Would have been a shit show if you wouldn't have thrown that milkshake, man.
Been some words said. We both would have crossed the line. Guaranteed, dude. But yeah, I'll never forget that. That was funny as fuck.
Dude, what a timing. Timing of life sometimes. Yeah, man.
It was something else, man. I couldn't believe it.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, it was funny.
That'll break a tension. Strawberry milkshake to break the tension.
No doubt, dude. That's all it took.
I've always wanted to do that, but I can never bring myself to do it. Really.
Throwing shit at cars?
Yeah. Well, like throwing shit out of a moving car.
Dude.
I mean, I've tried, but I don't
think
I've ever hit anything.
4 summers in a row, all we did was throw balls at cars, dude. Oh my God. At Aaron Adams' house, perfect, because front porch had those pillars, and you could see a car coming, dude, hit that fucker with a tennis ball, and you're only like 20 feet, well, probably 10 yards away from the road. You can gun them fuckers off the car, dude, and hide behind them pillars, or they had that high bush line in the front yard you could lay down, dude.
So like you wouldn't even be able to see. You couldn't see through the bushes. I mean, are you just dumb kids
You could lay down
assuming?
and not see us, dude. I
Okay.
remember, man, dude, racquetballs, tennis balls, and then we had a tennis ball that was the size of a kickball that we used for kickball. And dude, man, we used to just drill cars, and people knew what we were doing. And Mitchell's dad was a state cop, and I think he was like, "Yo, you better tell them kids to knock it off." Well, it was Aaron fucking Adams. My dad's coming up in the Astro van. He knows we've been doing this for years, dude. They're like, "Let's get Bob." I'm like, "Do not get."
Yeah, they know who it is too. Like,
yeah, that was the most unique van in the history of vans.
it's
I was like,
everybody.
"Do not hit my."
It's not anybody else's dad except yours. So fuck it, we're getting them.
Exactly. They're like, "Get him, Bob." And I was like, "Do not get my fucking dad." And Aaron's got that big tennis ball. Went back. I was like a young James Harrison. I was going for the strip sack ticket. I missed. And he fucking drills my dad. He fucking locks him up, dude. Ew! And he gets out, dude, grabs me. I'm fucking crying. I was like 10 or 11. He's like, fucking throws me in the car, dude. And he was like, "You guys are fucking dumb." He's like, "You're grounded. You're grounded." That is so stupid. The other time, dude, Mitchell hit the fucking FedEx man. And we used to throw him up at Mitchell's house, too. Mitchell drills the FedEx, dude. And we're all running the one way, but we don't know where Mitchell's at. Mitchell ran the wrong way, and the FedEx dude grabbed him.
Oh shit!
Gets the house. We're all hiding downstairs in Mitchell's garage, and Evan, old Squirt McGirt, comes down. He was like, "They got Mitchell." I was like, "What, dude?" And then he had already gone, but yeah, dude, it was either the FedEx or the UPS guy fucked him up. Like, just put him up against the fucking house. But, dude, and the only other one I'll tell, we used to camp out in that church field a little to the left. So we'd get up at like 6:30 in the summertime, be like ready, like getting people going to work. And there was one lady that we know, a friend of mine, or her mom. They drove a Woody wagon.
Okay, I got you.
You could he's half asleep on the way. Dude, smoked her. Fucking just always see her wake up. Fucking oh man, so bad, so dumb. Not even funny, but I'll never forget that shit. So much fucking fun with them kids, dude.
Dude, fuck it. Just being a kid, doing dumb shit like that.
Dude, the 18-wheelers would come by. That's when you get the racquetballs out loud as fuck.
Right off the back.
They can't lock them up. Like, boom, loud as fuck. Just, dying laughing, dude. Oh, man, I miss that shit. Every day in the summertime, like, "You guys ready?" Like, "Yeah, let's go down, dude. It's time. It's game time."
Well, that's fucking kids can't get away with that shit anymore.
Fuck no, dude. You can probably get someone pull out a gun and shoot your ass.
Yeah, dude, somebody will fucking shoot you for that nowadays.
The mayor of Derry got arrested for pulling a gun on them kids.
Wait, what?
The mayor,
yeah, the mayor.
Yeah,
Oh,
he put his resignation in today.
Oh, fucking good for
I guess
him.
they were pulling this kid. He fucking pulled up with, I don't know what he had, but the cops came to his house and took like 50 guns.
Oh shit. No, so I'll tell the story because this is the only current events I know. I was probably sitting at a bar somewhere and they had the news on. This is the only way I know this. But yeah, there were kids bullying, and like two boys that were bullying, and he went up there and fucking pulled gun out. It was like Billy fucking badass up there. And there were three girls on a bench, like three younger girls. And he fucking pointed the gun at them and was like, "Put your fucking phones on the ground." Like,
what?
Yeah, he didn't want anybody.
That.
Yeah, he didn't want anybody like taking pictures or nothing. So he told the fucking girls, and they would like put their fucking phones on the ground, and then fucking parents started getting involved because they were at a park or something, and apparently that's when parents started. Dude, he was gonna fucking flash that piece at everybody.
Dude, Salzburg's a strange place, but Derry's also up there. Like, I remember Derry was into heroin, like before heroin was cool.
Well, before heroin was, yeah.
Like, man, these kids in Derry are shooting this shit in their arm. Like, what?
Right? No, and that was before the fucking pill phase of it. They were just like doing the heroin. Fuck it.
Yeah, they went right from smoking dope to fucking opiates, and I'm talking shooting up, not eating them. They were on the syringes first, man.
Strange place. A lot of hillbillies, rednecks.
Yeah, a lot of weird people there.
I was gonna tell a story, Al, but
Well,
I forgot
what?
where. I don't know. I forgot where I was going.
About dairy?
No, not about dairy.
Shooting heroin?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one time, sir.
Oh, or pointing your gun at little girls.
All of the above, actually, all in one night.
Yeah. I was on smack. Fucking
These little bitches started talking shit.
Out the playground.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. But no, we're gonna fuck it. We're 40 minutes and we're gonna transition into some of the other stuff because I think we might talk sports a little bit
I don't even
longer.
want to.
I know, right? But first I do want to give another thank you to Jared for coming out last week.
Dude, a lot of good reviews. A lot of positive comments from people about Jared. Jared killed it, man. He said he was nervous.
No, he did phenomenal, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was great.
I've listened to that one numerous times. I enjoy it every time I listen to it.
Yeah, he's a very well-spoken, articulate, smart fella.
Let's get him back on, too.
Yeah, we'll get him on some point.
I want to get Goose on, dude. We got to get Goose on. Me and him watched the Pens game Sunday on Xbox. And first off, I was pissed. He said he hadn't listened to one episode yet. So I was like, fuck you, dude. But second, dude, he was telling me heat from back when Salzburg didn't have cops. Man, I was dying. So, yeah.
The days of, those were my skating days back in the day, too. That was fun.
I don't know the amount of years it was, but I know when we started drinking hard, like every weekend, we had no cops. And there was nothing to worry about, dude. It's fucking bad.
Like state boys didn't come into town unless called.
Right.
And there was nobody to do anything about
Well, we knew the girl's mom that worked at the place that would let us know where the cops were at, and she'd be like, "Well, take it easy tonight. The cops are going to be out." Like if they had the state cop patrolling. So I mean, we'd take it easy for like 10 minutes and then just be right back where we began. But
fuck it, he's probably gone anyway.
Yeah, but dude, I remember walking down the Quick Pick like 10 deep, drunk as fuck, just down the middle of the road, like little kid shit. But yeah, dude. Yeah,
I definitely remember that. I was a part of some of that shit. I mean,
in
the streets at night, drunk. I mean, I loved that place. Like after 8 o'clock when it started getting dark, especially with no cops. Dude, fucking Shop and Save would be empty. Like you could just skate wherever you wanted to do whatever you want. Because no one was gonna say anything.
It was crazy. I remember I had cousins at Kiski area. They're like, "You guys got curfew?" And I was like, "Dude, we don't even have cops. Like, there's no one enforcing curfew, dude. We're up at 1:30 outside yelling. Like, oh, that was fun."
The only thing I'll say about it, and the shit that sucked is, it is kind of that mentality where, sure, there aren't cops, but everybody fucking knows everybody, and everybody fucking knows me.
Yeah.
So
it's one of them deals, big time, bro.
Right. Because there were a few times. Once I skated down like the main town hill by the fire hall, like the big one. Shouldn't have been on it. Was too big. I didn't fall, which was good. I made it, but I got shit for that because apparently somebody coming down the hill saw me just fucking
bombing it.
Yeah, ripping down the hill, no fucks given. So parents find out about that. Of course, they asked me, and then I used to hold on to cars around town, and get places faster. Take a loop. Yeah, take a loop around the block on the back of a truck, kind of thing. And I got shit for that one.
Oh fuck! Dude,
I'm like, dude, the streets were empty. Who the fuck's looking? And I'm like, now that I look back, I'm like, Jesus, probably fucking everybody.
Yeah, dude, you don't even think about it back then, and then you come home, you're like, your mom asks you, "Were you down there doing that shit?" Like, who the fuck told you that?
Yeah, like, how do you mean, Mom?
You know? Yeah, this is ridiculous.
No.
You try to lie about it, and she's like, "Yeah,
I know.
You were drinking Faygo." I was like, man.
The time I put my rollerblades on, I thought it'd be a great idea to skate to Clarksburg from No Worry Town.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, had to be shot.
Holy fuck, what a dumb idea. I don't know.
What were you doing? Were you gonna go rollerblade in Clarksburg?
Right. So here's the thing. I think this is probably like 7th grade or something. I had I had a friend who lived in Clarksburg, and every small town had their little like skate spot. And I don't know if you remember, but there was that like basketball court out there that had like jumps and shit on it.
Where?
In Clarksburg.
Oh, by the T-ball field.
Yeah, out by the field. They used to like put ramps and shit on there, right?
I remember that.
And I had one of my buddies lived like right across the road from that. And he was like, "Oh, dude, you should come out sometime." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, fuck it. Like, I'll come out and skate today. I don't care." And if my parents weren't home because they worked. So like I get home at 3:00 and like, how the fuck am I getting there?
Right.
I had somebody met me, and I don't know who it was, but they fucking biked from ridiculous lengths as well. But they met me probably at like the bottom of. No, I think I skated like on my rollerblades the whole way out past Shawless's and met them.
Holy shit.
And then hopped up. They had pegs on the back that everybody had back in the day. So I hopped on the back, and then they rode me the rest of the way on 286, just on the fucking side of the road.
Wait, are you on the pegs with roller skates on?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Yep. So there's 2 kids riding bikes, one with a fucking fruit booter, pegging it up on the back. We get the whole way to fucking Clarksburg. We skate for a little bit because I'm dead tired by that point.
Oh my God, you're lucky you didn't blow an ACL out.
I'm lucky I didn't get fucking smoked by a car.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm along the side of 286. Cars flying by 60 plus miles an hour.
Yeah, that's
blading on the side of the road. Fuck. But skated very little and then hopped back on. They dropped me off at the same point, and I had to fucking skate the whole way back. And there's that last Narrytown hill by the fucking by that trailer fucking
right.
bottom.
Man.
And I was coming up to it. I think I was just rounding the S turn before it. I was fucking like nothing left. Nothing. My legs couldn't move. And luckily somebody drove by that knew me and was like, do you want to ride up the hill? And I was like, yes, please. Dropped me off right out front of my house, and I was like, never doing that again.
I was out here grinding, dude.
Dude, fucking dumb. Whatever. That was
you do that shit every now and then, though.
I don't know. That was way too long of a fucking hike on rollerblades.
Fuck, dude. Lucky the wheels didn't melt off.
Yeah, they probably wore down to about nothing by the time I got back.
Hell yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's get into the good stuff here. This week we're gonna get into solid music. We're gonna get away from some of the classic stuff. We've been hitting some old stuff a lot. This band now, I say old stuff, but this fucking band's been around over 25 years. Formed in 1993. The old 97s out of Texas. Love.
I know you're a big fan of them guys.
Yeah, huge fan. Every album's solid. Saw them right before Christmas this year. They did
What genre would you consider them?
I think they're mostly considered like an alt country or like a country rock, folk country kind of shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough to pin them on something, but I'd say like an alt country. Probably. Okay. So these guys formed in the album I'm talking about is their first album from 1994. Been around for a while. And I saw them right before Christmas this past year. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then the lead singer, Rhett Miller, is coming around again. So we're going to see him on the 1st of May. So Mr. Smalls.
Okay.
Both times, actually. So it'll be he's coming to play a solo set on May 1st, which is going to be super fun to go watch. And so I've been hammering these guys. The album's called Hitchhike to Rome. Just ordered it on vinyl today. Super excited about that. Waiting for that thing to show up. But yeah, album from 94. God damn it. This thing could be a greatest hits if you wanted it to be. These guys are great. Funny enough, the whole 25 plus years they've been around, it's been the same band lineup the whole time too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You never hear that.
never see that shit. Rhett
Hell
Miller
no.
on vocals, Murray Hammond on bass, Ken Bethea running the lead guitar, and then Philip Peoples on the drums. And dude, they fucking mesh so well together. The bass is like a big thumpy, like I love it. It's just got such a good feel. It's almost I think you know their song Doreen, Al.
Yeah.
You know that song.
I know.
We used to play it.
That was the background music for a lot of Xbox days in Island.
Correct. And actually on this album, there's a bluegrass version of it. It's fantastic.
Okay.
But the whole album, 504 is great. Drowning in the Days, Four Leaf Clover, fantastic song. The songwriting is great. Just the lyrics, wordplay and things like that. I know you're a big fan of wordplay, Al.
Oh yeah.
If you really dig deep into these, there's some really fun stuff. He does some cool things with the lyrics. Writes about great things. Writes about life. I mean, this guy, if you actually look up Rhett Miller, it's crazy. He's 50. I think he's in his mid 50s now. And god damn it, if he doesn't look like he's fucking my age.
Shit.
Looks young. He's been doing this since they started in 93, even a little bit before. Constantly touring. He's always playing music. They're always doing new albums. They've always got tours coming. He is a lifelong musician. This is what he does.
Is that Roller Skate Skinny song on there?
That is not on this.
I used to like that song. I haven't heard that in a while, but I always remember singing that. I like that song.
That song is fantastic as well. It's on a little bit later of an album.
Okay.
But yeah, Four Leaf Clover. I don't know how the album's split up on vinyl. I don't have it yet, but we'll get there. Doreen, like I said, the bluegrass version. They do a Merle Haggard cover of Mama Tried, which is, I don't know.
Check that out.
Yeah, Merle Haggard, good old school country guy. They come and do a little bit they drive it up a little bit, make it fun. Stoned, another, yeah, hey, Stoned. Track number 12.
Hell yeah.
That's probably track number 12 and title of this week's podcast. What a,
nice.
Right? Fucking
right
do. It ties everything together, just like the rug in the Big Lebowski. But no, phenomenal, great, extraordinary stuff from these guys. The musicianship's great. The lead guitar fits so well. They're just, I mean, you can listen to any album from them, but this is by far my favorite. This is the one I always come back to. It's been around 25 years, and it's still probably, honestly, probably in my top 10 albums of all time.
All right.
So that's it.
97s.
Old 97s. All right, sir. Do you? I mean, we've got to talk a little bit of sports here. We got to touch on some things, right? Because let's start. Let's just get it out of the way. Because Tiger Woods, holy fuck!
Oh man, that motherfucker did it.
Oh, he did it, and it's funny because we just fucking brought it up, and we're discussing the.
You said I've listened to you. You said You said he's gonna win this weekend, and I was like, yeah, good one, right? Bro.
Dude, he's looked better over the years. I've seen some progression. I mean, at any point he could easily fall off, but if ever there was one for him to win, it was fucking Masters in Augusta. So, shit, dude. Man. It was funny because we had a baby shower on Sunday, and it's a woman thing, but I guess I'm supposed to be there. So I was there hanging out. Yeah, and it sucked because they moved the fucking Masters back because of weather. So they started earlier on Sunday. So they finished earlier too, which meant it was fucking dead even with the goddamn Pens game that was going on at the same time. We'll get into that in a minute. So I was having trouble because I could only have one thing on my phone at a time. So it was a lot of like back and forth. Walk into my sister was there. She had the Pens game on, so it was like walking back and forth a lot. Had to keep up with things. But man, it was nice to see him win. It's good for golf.
It's great for golf.
I feel like
it really is.
It's a great story too. I mean, it's to watch him win and like after. Making that last putt and the crowd and everything go fucking nuts after. Man, if that ain't a great fucking, if that's not a sports story that gives you chills, I mean, I guess sports ain't for you.
Dude, watch golf's ratings. Just even the smaller tournaments and the smaller majors, because the Masters is, I mean, other than the U.S. Open,
right,
is the most watched, I believe. So, but just watch. I'm telling you, I don't like him. I never really cared for him that much, but he's great for golf, dude. And I'll watch him because
I mean, Tiger was
like
the reason I watched golf growing up. So
exactly,
and he's the reason I still watch golf at this point.
No doubt, dude.
So, and a lot of people feel that way. I mean, when I was growing up, my dad fucking always had golf on. Like he loved to take Sunday afternoon naps with golf on.
Oh,
and
hell
I was
yeah.
Like,
sounds like
okay. And I didn't nap, so I watched the fucking golf. And I mean,
right.
Tiger was always in the mix back then. So fun to see him back. It was good.
Fucking Rose was telling me last time I seen her that I'd cry and my mom would just sit me down in front of the television with golf on, and I would just sit there and watch golf for hours, dude. Do nothing, just watch golf. So I guess nothing's changed. Well, I don't watch that much golf anymore, but I guess shit hasn't changed in 28 years. But the Penguins shit the bed. It fucking hurt my heart. Looked like garbage. I've never seen a team come out so hot and score. I've seen them come out hot, not score, blow their wad early, and just get out hustled. Yep. But those games, they had lead in every game, I believe. I think, other than maybe game one. Getzel comes out 35 seconds into game 4, scores. I'm like, all right, thank fuck.
Yep.
And then a minute later, 2 minutes later, just like in game 3, scores.
Just hand it back, and then you lose all momentum, and then they just flat, deflated.
It's sad, but you know what? Whatever, they're done. Probably going to see numerous roster moves. Just the way they're against the cap, dude. They owe Jack Johnson a bunch, Castle a bunch.
Right, and I mean, Rutherford, from what I've seen, has made it pretty clear that some changes are coming. It's just a matter of what.
No doubt.
I don't disagree. I didn't, the effort wasn't there. I'm not okay with it. I mean, anytime you say get rid of this guy or get rid of that guy, I mean, yeah, you got reasons for it. You got reasons for not. People who want it, people who don't. I mean,
right.
I want a team that's going to gel well together. I want a team that fucking looks like they care. Because that team, let's be honest, except for that fucking stretch of 20 that they fired off in goddamn December, whatever.
Weird year, dude. It was a weird year.
Other than that, they looked like a very below mediocre team at that point. They
losing the bad teams.
Right. And I don't know. I don't know if they've just sat on that same style of hockey for too long.
Well, no, the thing is they're not as fast as they used to be. They can't play fast like that. And look at New York, dude. They're young.
Right.
They're fast. Nelson, Barzal, or however you say it. I'm going to fuck words up. Them guys are young and they're fast, and they came out and kicked our ass all 4 games, dude. Straight up.
Yep.
So, and I haven't watched any other playoff hockey games. I'm cool on it. I'm actually excited. I got to work all weekend. The Steelers schedule came out.
All that.
We are opening against the New England Patriots on the Thursday night.
Here we go. That's the way to start the season.
Yeah,
huh?
We'll see. But then I also want to get into a little bit of Pirate talk on a nice 4-game winning streak right now. Hosting the Giants tonight. 3-game winning streak. 10-6, actually in first place now in the National League Central.
Yeah, performing above expectations at the moment. So
the fucking starting pitching is unfucking real, dude. They gave up a league low like 56 runs, dude. It's crazy. But they faced old Madison Bumgarner tonight, who's always crushed the Pirates. But we'll see. We got Jordan Lyles, who fucking crushed the Cubs last time he started. So hopefully Pirates keep it rolling. Give me something to stay excited about until training camp starts. But man, if the pitching keeps it up, like I've said the last fucking 40 times I've talked about the Pirates on here, dude, they ain't gonna lose. Like if they're not getting outscored, they're not gonna lose. So
that's usually how the game works, sir.
No doubt. But it's just, man, I just want it to be exciting, man, because I remember the days like they'd start 3-13 and you're already out of it. It's like, fuck, dude, I ain't watching this garbage.
Right.
But so yeah, just above water, dude. First place, fuck it, whatever. I don't care. We're only a 10th through the season, but I'll take it.
Right, 1 game at a time, man. We got it. All right. And I guess last we'll get into the old poll, the
Yeah.
SSP.
Yeah.
Let's
What
so
happened last week? You got it up?
I do have it up. Last week we had 75 votes on the battle of the old school consoles.
Well, Daryl fucking texted me and said that was a terrible poll because he said they didn't compare or whatever, but I don't know. I guess not growing up at that time, really, I didn't know. So, but he said it should have been Sega versus SNES, but fuck that. I liked it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean they are a
What
little
was it?
bit
Who
different
won that?
So actually very, very tight matchup. Out of 75 votes, it was 53% to 47% in favor of the Sega.
No shit. Last time I looked, Sega was kicking ass.
I thought it was up pretty high originally, but NES fucking pulled through.
Because I always forget, I turned my notifications off for that thing because, dude, I'd post that shit and I'd sit there and just ding, ding every time someone fucking voted. So then I'll forget about it and not look for like 2 days. Be like, oh shit, my bad. But
well, I mean, the other thing with it too is I guess it's probably a little bit of a generation gap too, because some of the younger people are almost always going to go Sega because I mean that's what it was at the time, and then
right, that was what was in.
You know what, Daryl, they can't all be perfect, bud. It's all right.
But
it was a poll.
He did vote on it. He said he voted on Sega, I think. He commented on it too.
You know what? Let me know when he drops his poll. Let me know when he suggests his and you use his suggestion, because I want to see how good that poll is.
We'll see.
But I'm excited
I'll
for
get
this
him fired up. Yeah, this week, dude, it's one I've been sitting on a while. Growing up at my house, breakfast was always a fucking staple of the morning. Like not just cereal or cream of wheat. I'm talking full lumberjack shit.
Cooked breakfast.
Yes, and Bobby was nasty on the griddle. He still is. It's a work of art. Probably, dude, if there was an over easy egg competition, he'd probably place. I'm talking worldwide because they're out of this world good. But I was eating an Eggo the other day, and I was like, And I like Eggos, and that would be considered a waffle. The bottom barrel of waffle.
Right.
But this week's SSP will be, what do you prefer, pancakes or waffles?
Ooh. And, all right. The battle of the breakfast foods.
Man. And they watch some asshole say French toast too, guaranteed.
Well, this poll ain't even valid. French toast ain't on there.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. But man, I'm gonna have to say pancakes just because Bob would just, dude. He's a motherfucking magician, dude. He's Rick Ross with the crack pipe or the baking soda. And I'm talking Freeway Ricky Ross, not the rapper. Big Bob with the Bisquick, dude, is something. Dude, have you fiending? Had the whole streets fiending with the Bisquick, dude. So I gotta take pancakes, bro.
Man, let me tell you what. It's a very tough one because it's hard to, like you said, Eggos are bottom barrel. Not many people make waffles. Everybody right. Fucking defaults to the pancakes. But the pancakes got to be really good for me to enjoy it, because I've had so many fucking pancakes that are just dry.
Buckwheat pancakes, yeah.
Dude, though, I'll go to the I'll go down to King's, salt. Gotta love King's breakfast.
Oh yeah, that's heat.
They could throw like 2-3 pancakes on a plate. I'm eating a quarter of them. Like, that's it. Because I can't get through them.
Oh, they're filling. That's why my dad, dude, he made these small ones, man. Like, probably like 2 hockey pucks.
Right.
And he just I had 45 pancakes yesterday. But I'll do what I used to live on the road. If you went to like a nice Holiday Inn and they didn't have the continental breakfast, they did have waffle makers. So they would just have batter on deck. And I enjoyed, if I had a waffle, I'm about to look that up on Amazon. If I had a waffle maker, dude, I'd probably eat a lot of waffles.
Yeah, generically, like when I'm waffles to pancakes, I gotta go waffles. I have to, just because in general they're easier for me to eat. I mean, they're not
they're versatile too. I mean, so are pancakes, but like my dad, dude, after Thanksgiving, he'll take the leftover turkey with fucking, cook it in the gravy, put it over top of Eggos, and then cover it in syrup and ketchup. And
ketchup.
Yeah, dude. I guess they've always. I used to flip out when I'd see him do it, and he's like, "Try it," and I was like, "All right." And dude, they're scrumptious.
God damn it! Ketchup,
syrup, ketchup, turkey, and gravy, dude. Fire over some egos, dude. Out of this world.
Dude, I don't eat ketchup with anything, let alone my fucking ew. Get out of here.
I don't know, man. It's pretty good, high in protein too. It's toughen you up.
I will say I was at Denny's recently, and we got a Denny's up here to 24 hours, perfect for late night, like after we usually stop after like a concert in the city or something on the way home because we need something to eat.
Right.
And last time I was in there, I forget what kind of fucking pancakes they were, but they had them, and they came out with like ice cream and fucking.
Oh, dude,
yeah. Dude. Those were pretty fucking bomb. I was pretty drunk though.
I think dude, we went to Denny's one time, all of us, and someone got like peanut butter fudge chocolate pancakes, and someone's like gave me a bite of them, and I was like, "There's no way you're gonna be able to eat all."
Oh, that was probably me.
Was it? Yeah. I mean, you're like, "Try one." I was like, "Dude, there's no."
That was probably after a car solace night or something.
Yeah, it was.
We probably stopped in, and I was like, "Peanut butter pancakes, yes."
Dude, you're gonna need a whole gallon of milk to fucking wolf them down.
Nah, son. I could crush shit like that back in the day. No stopping me.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get back to triple digits this day.
Hey, food. People love the food ones, man.
I know. I don't know if there's any like sharing restrictions because they haven't been getting shared, but I don't know.
We'll get the shares out there this time.
Yeah.
Well.
So.
All right, son. That was fun.
Yeah, I need to go to bed. I gotta go to work at fucking.
Fuck. Yeah.
3 hours.
Get some snooze time before you get to work, man.
Yeah, eat a Benadryl, be tired until fucking midnight.
All right, son. I'll till next week.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.